Another foundering car, another day on the grind, and this time we are going
Sla rechts af naar Schachtstraat.
to put. Let's stop this if possible. We're going to get some summer tires again on the car. As you can see, there are quite some tires everywhere, also in the back. So I have now 4 tires in the car on rims and 2 additional tires
Over 200
without
meter. Sla links af naar Oudrijksstraat.
without rims to replace those that are worn. And yeah, this is quite a tight squeeze, but this gives you a little bit of insight how much luggage this Tesla Model S can haul, which is extreme. You should be careful, especially by placing one tire at the front, because of course you don't want the inner screen to be damaged. I mitigated this by putting the safety belt around the rim so it stays steady in place. But this should be one of the concerns, because if something hits the screen, especially something as heavy as a rim tire combination, you can imagine what the damage will be. So never do this if you cannot fixate the tires properly. And even so, even if you use the seat belt, you can place your hand on them, especially when you're doing tight corners. So this helps to stabilize, of course. Well, it's almost weekend, so this is a good way to start the weekend. It's quite early still, but yeah, it's always nice to do something again with your car. And with the summer tires, of course, you will have the better tire for these conditions. Of course, it depends a lot. It depends a lot on the temperature of the road, which tires are the best. But on the other hand, you should switch on a timely manner. And why is this? Sometimes you have some days that are still below 8 degrees, or even 5 or 6 degrees. But there will also be days that you are well over that 8 degrees. We had 15 to 18 degrees already. So you have to switch somewhere. And if the majority of days will be above the temperature limit, then you can better go to summer tires, which on average are the better tires. But the winter tire offers you a good grip in dire conditions, and therefore I opted for this. I must say, the first year I thought, I got 4-wheel drive, good traction, because he had sublime traction, but in the snow it's different. And it's not so much the acceleration which is hampered, which is, but yeah, Tesla Model S has so much power that you can still mitigate it. You should not go extremely fast on public roads in the winter time, especially if there's a lot of snow and ice. But the braking distance will be so much increased that I really loved it when I could switch them out for winter tires and have all the benefits that come with it. So that's my personal experience, and I would highly recommend switching to winter tires. The thing is, you could also go the all-weather route tires, but why I didn't opt for that is that all-weather tires will never be perfect. It's just a compromise for every day. The benefit is that you don't have to interchange them 2 times a year. So for example, when you put your winter tires on, you have to change them, but also you have to change them when you switch back to summer tires again. So that's the benefit of that all-weather tire route. But the drawback is that you have a tire that will be having a lot less tractability in the winter than a true winter tire, and will have also a lot less tractability in the summer than a true summer tire. It will also be damaged a lot faster, so it will wear and tear a lot faster. And in that way I would really recommend just getting the best for the specific time. And the benefit is also that you then have more life out of your tires in general. Because in the winter tire you need a softer rubber, so they will make a lot more noise. If I drive on winter tires, I had a problem that you've heard a lot more noise if you go high speed. So for example on the German Autobahn. And with this compromised tire you have this all the time. And of course not as much as a true winter tire, but it's never a good way to travel. I'm not dissing people that are doing this, especially if you don't have a performance-oriented vehicle and you're, for example, a little bit more elder and you just want to have a tire that you never any second thoughts that you do I have the good tires on, then this is a good way to approach this. It's not a bad way at all, but I like it a lot more to have real good performance when you're having the appropriate tire for the season. This is the best way in my opinion. The other thing is, as you can see, there's quite a lot of sun, which is just the icing on the cake, so to say. It's a very nice start of the day when you walk your dog in the sun and now you're driving your car in the sun again. This is beautiful and should also be seen as that. Just celebrate the good times, because you will also have times that are not as good, and then you can think about the good times again and enjoy. Just have a smile on your face and just weather through the harder times. Well, I hope you have a great day and back to the grind. Bye bye.